live on our network. You are now watching Game Point Sports Talk with an Edge.
Welcome back to the AHRR Network. It's Game Point. We ain't been around for a minute, but we back on the attack. You got your boy Robbie the Rocket over here. You got M.GoodKnight. We back in style and we flexing on y'all, man. How you doing today,
man? How you doing, man? No fingerprints, man.
No fingerprints is what you say.
No fingerprints, man. You know what I mean? You understand? I've been doing all right, man. How about you, bro?
Man, I've been doing good, man. Thanksgiving over, man. Looking forward to Christmas and doing that thing.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
We do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Celebrating, relaxing, chilling, doing my thing. And shoot, man, let's get straight to it, man. We're gonna talk about sports, man. Been a lot of action since I talked to you last or seen you last. I mean, I talked to you, but since I seen you last, since we did a show last.
Yes, sir.
You know
yes, sir.
We gonna just get on something real quick, man. We gonna get on a little boxing.
Oh,
that happened this week. That happened this past weekend. You know what I'm saying? What's your first thought on the whole thing?
Hey, what's your last name? What's your last name?
Who?
What's your
My last name is Knight.
What they call you? What they call you?
Good night.
Somebody.
Somebody had a good night.
Somebody had a good night.
Hey, somebody slept well.
Yeah, I slept well that night too after that too though. But at the same time though, you understand me though. But somebody got a good night. Yeah.
Hey, your boy. You gotta say some names. So I mean, we just gonna start with the two headliners real quick, and we gonna go with that Nate Robinson versus I think it was Jake Paul. I mean, a YouTuber and a basketball player, a supreme athlete. And Nate Robinson, cornerback, star for Washington State, played in the NBA for 11 years. Said, hey man, I'm gonna take my talents to the boxing ring. Said he trained well. He said he want all the smoke with Jake Paul. Went in there and got his ass rocked. I mean, he went night-night. You know, and one of our brethren on here, man, he's coined the phrase, man, you got nated or something. You know what I'm saying? That means you got your ass knocked the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? He going to sleep out here, man. Nate Robinson went in there, was looking real dumb, right?
Let me ask you this.
What?
Hold that thought. Nate Robinson, on that level, he had. Do you think it was fixed?
Oh hell no!
Just like
hell no!
Like
nobody would go in and get their ass kicked to get fixed.
Cause word on the streets that it was fixed. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it was really fixed. I don't know. I can't say. But you can't go in a fight without a, you know what I'm saying?
Oh. Okay, man, but check it out, man. Watch the video real quick.
He's singing the hymns. He's trying to get He's singing the hymns. He's trying to get
Somebody got knocked the fuck out. Like Sonic coins came out this dude. And you want to talk about fits?
You can't go in there like you're in the streets. That's all I'm gonna say. He went in there like he was rushing the man like he was fighting in the streets. You can't fight no street fighting in a boxing ring.
Definitely.
That goes to show right there.
Yeah, he went in there, gave the man no respect.
No skill.
He said this guy's a YouTuber, and basically, I'm gonna beat this white boy down. Mm-hmm. White boy, Jake Paul, gave him the goddamn business. All he did was step back, be patient, hit him every time he hit him, he fell. And the last time he hit him, put him to sleep. My son's 11 years old.
Can whip him.
I wouldn't say he could whip him, but my son thought the dude was dead. He never seen a knockout like that before. I've seen a few of them before in my lifetime. Man, what y'all thinking about that knockout out there, man? What y'all thinking about Nate Robinson and what kind of performance he did? He definitely didn't do what the trainer said do. He went in there on his own thing, like you say, street fight type of mode, street fight girl type of mode, windmilling, and hit nothing but air. Did he connect one time?
No, he landed a few punches, but every punch that Paul touched counted. It was a knockout. He knocked him down. He knocked him down 3 times.
So, I mean...
And he connected 3 times.
All right, so let's get on something serious with that. So you think just because you're a good athlete that you're able to cross sports like that you'll be good at another sport?
Not no boxing. It's different. It ain't no rules in street fighting. It's rules in boxing. So it's a difference compared to, streets. Now in the streets, it might have been a different outcome. You can say I could really whoop him in the streets. I can see him saying that. But during boxing, no. It's skill and form. Now if Nate would have sat there and jabbed him and boxed him, he might have had a chance. But he rushed him, so when you rush him, all you have to do is wait for him to be wide open and catch him. I mean, you could have caught Nate that night.
David Javon said something about he took Deontay Wilder's spot in 2020. Who took Deontay Wilder's spot? Jake Paul or Nate Robinson? Because I don't think I've seen Deontay get knocked out yet. But Nate Robinson, give it up, man. Your fighting career's done. You're a bum. As my man Dub D would say, you're a bum.
He never was a fighter before.
Jake Paul only got one fight. He was a YouTuber.
But like I said,
he was a YouTuber.
None of them cats could fight, so it didn't matter. He just got caught with 3 FL haymakers.
Let me ask you a question. Could Jake Paul kick your ass right about now?
With that haymaker, he'd have knocked my ass out too. He'd have knocked you out too with that haymaker.
Hey,
if I rushed him and I'm wide open, he gonna catch me. He caught me in the back of the head. He gonna knock me out too.
All right.
I mean, it is. Now, the streets is a different story.
Well, you go into the streets. It's not the streets.
But in a boxing match, he might probably get me in a boxing if I train well. Now I'm playing on my trainer.
Let's go to the two local legends. I mean, not local legends. Two worldwide legends. I'm sorry, worldwide legends. You're gonna go with Mike Tyson and Roy Jones. What you think about that fight? What's your initial thoughts and reaction? What are all y'all initial reactions to the Mike Tyson, Roy Jones fight? But go ahead, Robbie.
My initial is Roy Jones' ribs is broke. Hey, look, it kept hitting him in them bodies. I was feeling that through the TV. I don't know if you was, I was.
Of course.
Y'all don't know if y'all was live. I was feeling them body shots through the TV. I was like, boy, he ain't gonna last 2 or 3 rounds. And Tyson was giving him the good ones, like, kidney blows. So I said, I didn't think Roy was gonna make it that long. You know what I'm saying?
So do you think that if the rounds went 3 minutes, that Roy would have lasted those minutes?
Negative.
He would have lasted those rounds.
Not getting hit in the bodies like that, no. No way.
Did you think Roy came in? You think, and David Javon said Mike held back. I don't think he held back. I think what your boy Roy Jones doing was holding. He came in there with a plan. And plan is to hold on for dear life. He got hit with them ribs. He can't shuck and jive like he used to. The speed is a little bit gone. And
but they both was fat. They both look like they fat and
the best comment, there was a few great comments in the fight. Snoop said it looked like his 2 uncles fighting at the barbecue.
No, did you see Mike Tyson? Remember we were talking about the video game. Did you see Mike Tyson's shorts? Didn't it look like the old video game where you
Let me tell you about Mike Tyson's shorts, man. Mike Tyson was ready. Mike Tyson was 2 seconds from having his shit hanging out in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson you wouldn't want Mike Tyson sitting in front of you with them shorts on, man. Dick flapping every goddamn way. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me?
Running over his leg.
Are you kidding me? But that's Mike Tyson, man.
No, it was like old against new. You think Roy Jones had his shorts? It was like, they was long, and Tyson had them shorts that he took out of the closet like he had in the 80s.
Hey, Mike Tyson, man, he wore the short so he could move around, so he could body his ass up. JC Thrift says that Mike was high and he was bodying him up, and definitely Mike was high.
Definitely was high.
You know what I'm saying?
He spoke to me.
You ever watch Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson, man? Mike Tyson love to get high.
I best believe. I know facts.
And Damon Javon says, there's everybody's playing against Mike Tyson since Holyfield is a hold'em. True. But can't nobody do what Evander Holyfield did. And we're going to talk about Evander Holyfield. Let's talk about Evander Holyfield. And let's talk about Evander Holyfield just calling him out for the
better days
for the 3rd match. Man, what you think about that? You think that's a good fight?
My niggas Pac say better days sacrifice. Don't get it twisted like they get my nigga Tyson. I'm going with my nigga Tyson that one.
You go with Tyson?
I go with Tyson. Better days with hitting body shots. I'll give a better Holyfield the same body shots. I think Holyfield definitely ain't gonna be able to take the body shot.
I think that Holyfield might knock Mike Tyson out.
He's a smarter boxer.
Roy Jones is great. I wouldn't say he's smarter. Roy Jones came in there with a great plan.
You think Holyfield gonna take the body shots, boy? There was some crucial body. I still feel like in my body. I don't know if he can take the body shot.
Let me ask you a general question. A general question to the people in the audience. What would you do if Mike Tyson walked up and slapped you right now?
I'm gonna kick him a fire. I'm a poppy. That's what I'm gonna do.
If Mike Tyson walked up and slapped you,
I'm a poppy.
What would you do?
I'm trying to fire back on his ass.
And then what?
If I could catch him with a good one, I don't know. That's a good question. He ain't gonna pop me though.
If Mike Tyson walks up and slaps me,
no,
I'm gonna take off twice. I'm gonna take off on his ass and I'm gonna take off running. You wouldn't?
Hell yeah.
I mean, I'm
gonna size him up. No.
You gonna size?
No.
You couldn't even size Nate Robinson up right now.
Nate ain't got a chest.
You take Nate?
We gonna put him to sleep.
You take Nate?
We put Nate to sleep, man.
And Nate walked up and slapped him.
I'm gonna call you the neighbor. Your name is Good Night, because he gonna be Good Night again.
And you right, Damon Javon. That is big business for Mike and Triller. The man made $50 million. Man made $50 million on that fight. You know, Mike is back, man. Don King took all his bread. Mike said he's back, man. Let me start getting this money back, man. Triller, Mike Tyson, good move. $50 million on that fight. Roy got him about $3 million. Hey, it's a smart move, man. You're gonna see more people starting to do it. I hear Snoop trying to open up his own boxing league. I hear
Was Ice Cube one of them got one too long?
Nah, I don't know about Ice Cube. Snoop's about to open up his own boxing league. I think Mayweather's about to do the same type of thing.
But Mayweather already got, Mayweather linked in. What we got for us? What's fire this weekend? What kind of up in boxing we got going on this weekend?
You got the big Errol Spence Garcia fight.
Ooh.
That's gonna be a good one. Garcia's been around for a minute though.
Whoa!
Who you got?
I'm gonna take Garcia on this one. I'm gonna tell you why. Spence coming out of accident. I don't think he's ready. I think he pushed it too quick. I got Garcia. I don't even think he's going the distance.
You got Garcia?
I got Garcia, and I don't even think it's going the distance, y'all. I said Garcia, and I don't even think it's going the distance.
Spence is one of the best pound for pound, right? I believe Spence is one of the best pound for pound. So I think Spence, I think it's going to go 12 rounds, but I think Spence is going to go ahead and do his thing, man. Spence is one of the best. Garcia might be washed up by now.
I don't know.
Who y'all got?
Who y'all got?
Who y'all got? Because I'm taking Errol Spence, man.
You taking Spence?
I'm taking Errol Spence, and I want to see the fight with Crawford.
How many rounds?
I want to see the fight
How many
with Crawford
rounds?
next. I'm saying it's 12. It's going to be a decision. I don't think it's going to be a knockout. Spence is not really a knockout artist.
So if Garcia was the winner, he would have to win it and not in 12 rounds. It ain't going to the decision then, right?
If Garcia will win it,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he'd have to knock him out.
Yeah.
When the last time Garcia knocked somebody out? What, 2004?
It's been a while.
I mean,
It's been a while since it's been a while. But yeah, I just see that, he got in an accident, and I just don't know if he really ready right now. That's all. I just got a feeling it's gonna be, if Garcia do win it, it will be a part two. And I think it's money. They won't, they ain't making no money right now in that way.
my man say Spence and 8, man. My man say Spence and 8, and I'm say Spence in a decision, man. I just think the accident was a while ago. I think he's back. Everybody heals up. I think Spence is back, and he's gonna do his thing. And he's gonna take back his title pound for pound, and he's gonna go fight Crawford. He's gonna go fight Crawford.
You got him in 8? He got him in 8?
Yeah, he got him in 8.
Give me Garcia at 5.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. You just say some dumb.
I just like to get you. Got him.
Man,
Got him.
Let me go.
Got
with this. Let me go with this. We gonna be streaming the fight on the AHRR Network, man. So check that out, the Errol Spence.
Yeah, check that fight out.
Garcia fight.
Mm-hmm.
We will be streaming on the AHRR Network. And
tomorrow, live. Check it out.
Matter of fact, man, I want to bet you, man. What you want to bet? See, I knew you was on some bullshit. You don't want to bet nothing.
I can't think of a bet. Hey, you gotta at least give me something, though. You gotta give me some good odds, though.
Ain't no odds, man. This is a fight.
If he go 12, I automatically win.
I picked him 12 in. What are you talking about? I picked him 12 in a decision.
No bet.
Oh man, you don't want to bet.
No bet.
Yeah, Spence is one tough cookie, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? This is Game Point. We back just getting started. You know what? It's the first quarter, and we about to get to the second quarter, get to the real meat of it. It's Game Point, Robbie the Rocket, M.GoodKnight, and we signing out for the first quarter. Check us out in the second quarter, about to really get in the game on Game Point. Like, share, comment, repeat, and tweet.
digital online showcase. Water Me Sis. Game Point. Wazam, Coloring Castle.
Welcome back to Game Point Sports. It's M.GoodKnight and Robbie the Rocket here on the R Network, where we always like you to like, share, comment, repeat, and retweet, and do it all again, because that's how we get down. My man said bet the beard. Are you saying cut my beard or let this man grow a beard? You know, because he needs to get into that grown man stylish shit, you know.
Here you go.
But we're going to get in the NBA real quick, man. You got big moves in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Big moves in the NBA. You got a lot of players walking around signing max contracts, getting paid, super paid right now. You got guys signing extensions, 2 years, $85 million. You got the Lakers building super teams right now, like being the odds-on favorite to win it again. I'm glad my man ain't here to talk about them Lakers, you know. But
I mean,
who's your biggest NBA? Who's your winner of the offseason?
you know, I like Brandon Ingram signing with the Pelicans.
No, what overall team was your winner?
My overall team winning?
That was the winner in the offseason. Who did the most in the offseason to win the offseason portion of the NBA?
I gotta go with the Lakers. And I hate to say it, y'all. I hate to freaking say it, but I have to go with the Lakers. Great acquisition with Montrezl Harrell. They also got what you call it, your boy over there from what's his name?
Who you talking about? The Lakers?
The Lakers. Your boy
You talking about? They got AD.
Schroeder.
Oh, you got Schroeder.
They got Schroeder. That was a great pick when y'all got Schroeder, and they got Harrell. That was too good. And then AD just signed with a 5-year, 190. He signed for 5 years, 190. Bron signed for another 2 years. They got actually the winner in it again. You know what I'm saying? My Warriors, you know, we took a step back losing Clay. So the Warriors, I think the Lakers did the best in the draft.
In the
offseason acquisitions, yes. Yes, I must say, I don't see anything else that impressed me.
Nobody else impressed you?
I
believe the best offseason was a team that really did no moves, that already did their work in the last season, was the Brooklyn Nets. They have 2 all-stars, 2 all-NBA type players coming back to their team, to a team that already made the playoffs and already was scaring people. They didn't get rid of anybody, so the team is still intact. And you got these two dudes coming back. I think they might be I'll put my money right now on Brooklyn to win it. You know, got NBA training camp starting up this week, and you got all kind of things going on.
We got the boo-boo East, though. That's the boo-boo
Hey,
East. Anybody can win East. I don't even care who win East. I mean, Westbrook over there, your boy Russell Westbrook.
I mean, yeah, so, I mean, you got trades that happen. What do you think about the Russell Westbrook, John Wall trade? Who won that trade?
I think the Wizards won that trade. That's a great thing with Bill and Westbrook. That'll be a nice little combination. And I think John Wall, he fit in Houston. That'll be a nice combination. We won't know. But we got when they play next Friday.
Well, I think
we'll see Friday.
I think that
next Friday.
I think that Bill is gonna be asking for a trade sooner than later. Westbrook can't play with nobody who's a star, man. He gotta have the ball. He gotta be allowed to make his dumbass decisions. Like we were saying earlier, man, the Knicks were a good fit, man. Bill's gonna get out there and Washington's gonna be a perfect fit. He can go out there and get triple doubles. He can go out there and act stupid and won't nobody care, you know, and that's Westbrook for you. And I think that Houston won that trade. You know, they picked up Wall. They got DeMarcus Cousins reuniting the Kentucky team of 10 years ago. Got James Harden out there. I think Houston might be a sleeper in the offseason as winning the offseason. If DeMarcus Cousins can come back and be 3/4 of the guy player that he was, and John Wall can do the same, you got a nice little trifecta out there holding it down.
I'm gonna emphasize it again. The best player on the court always win. And right now it's looking like them Lakers. They got everything. I don't even like the Lakers. We just talking facts. We like to talk facts on game.
Well, we ain't talking.
We talking facts right now. Those are facts. Those are facts. They're number one. They won it all. The championship go through them. The championship go through. Yes or no? Roll through the championship. Go through L.A. on the beach. And they just restocked up. They better than they was this year.
Man, you lost a lot of players, man. You lost a lot of continuity. You lost Rondo. You lost Avery Bradley.
Well, Schroeder is just like a Rondo, or even better now. Am I lying, y'all? Hey, am I lying? Cinema starting Rondo Schroeder right now. Schroeder all-star player.
In the playoffs.
He can start for the Lakers. He asking to start for the Lakers right now.
And you're right, J.C. Thrift. Anthony Davis got that 5 years, 185 with the Lakers, that max contract. I don't even know where the Lakers is getting all this money, man. The Lakers have been known for cheating.
Hollywood, man. That's Hollywood, man. That's
Cheating a long time, man.
Like,
they purging the salary cap some way. But hey, it's okay. I'm gonna go with my Nuggets, man. I'm gonna go with my Nuggets too. I think the Nuggets are gonna be way better than they were last year, even though they didn't make any big additions.
mm-hmm.
You know, you got the likes of Bobo, who's gonna get a little bit more playing time. Jeremy Grant's gone. You're gonna get Michael.
That's what I was gonna say.
You're gonna get Michael Porter and them a lot more time to play.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go with them Nuggets with these young players getting to grow, and they also picked up, I believe that I can't remember his name, but they picked up a rookie this year that in the same mold of a Porter and a Bobo, who was once like a top 5 prospect in the going into college and things like that. So I think the Nuggets, a little addition by subtraction.
Y'all shouldn't have got rid of that Grant though.
We didn't get rid of him. Grant chose to go somewhere else.
Man, so do you think, is it the market or he just didn't fit y'all system? What you think?
Well, I think that Grant was like, shit, I want to be the man. I want to be the man. The Nuggets are not going to allow me to be the man. You got to go through Jokic. You got to go through Murray. And then Porter. You got to go through Porter. Then I may be the fourth option on this team. She's going out there with Detroit. You know, and I think Plumlee went out there. You got Blake Griffin, who's always hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's all they really got out there. So he's going to be able to try to shine. So I think he's going out there to try to show who he is. But to me, he's a superb role player. And
I got a quick question. Serge Ibaka went over there to the Clippers with his old running mate, old Kawhi. Do you think they trying to build another nucleus like they did with the Raptors?
I mean, all you're doing is adding on to a great nucleus that's with the Clippers. You know, they're doing another addition by subtraction. They let Harrell go. Harrell went to the Lakers. I think they're gonna be they're trying to shop Lou Williams right now. They're trying to get, and they got rid of the point guard, the dude that be talking all the shit. What's his name?
Your boy, not Lou Williams. The other one. What's his name? I know you talking about.
He be out there punking.
Yeah, punking. Yeah, I know you talking about. But the one that was punking KD that day.
He ain't punking no KD.
He was trying to.
He ain't punking.
He was trying to, but like I said,
we gonna go. But I'm gonna say that they got rid of him, Patrick Beverly. They got rid of Patrick Beverly, and they getting rid of that old guard, bringing in the new guard, and they about to start doing their thing. I still think if you go top 3 in the West, I go Lakers, I go Clippers, I go Nuggets. And the Nuggets are not going to be far behind these guys.
Man, why y'all don't have nothing out here, man? Stop dreaming. But like I say, we that's here nor there.
I mean, let's go into the comments, man. The comments say the Clippers got worse. They have no one to set up their offense. They have no true point guard. And which is true.
They should have got Van Fleet.
They should have really went hard after Rondo, but they didn't.
Yeah.
But they gonna I believe they gonna Steve Ballmer, he gonna find him a point guard somewhere. You know, them dudes that got all that money, they like to throw their money and wait around and do their thing. But we gonna see, man. We gonna see.
We got some big games coming up Friday too.
Tell me about the opening.
Oh, we got opening games next weekend.
No, that ain't next weekend, is it?
Yes, next weekend. Next weekend got New York versus Detroit. And they got who you talking
about? You talking about the preseason?
The preseason next weekend. Next Friday.
I don't get into no preseason.
Yeah, I do. I want to know. I like some games. Look, they got the new Clippers and the new Lakers.
All right, man. We on basketball right now. And then they got the new city jerseys that are coming out. Everybody got their new jerseys. So I mean, have you had a chance to look at them?
Yeah, all right.
They cool.
Yeah, all right.
They all right.
Yeah, all right.
I mean, who got the best jerseys? The best new city jerseys out?
I like y'all maroon ones.
The Nuggets is
that nugget maroon one.
I'm not really.
That nugget, I know that ain't y'all color, but I like y'all maroon ones. That was pretty nice. And then it was another one that was kind of dope.
Brooklyn always got
the Charlotte Hornet one. Okay. Oh, that one was so clean. What your boy had on the other day, that ball, that Lonzo ball with Lorenzo ball, whatever, the brother. He had one on that clean with the bumblebee or something. It was something. Yeah. It was clean.
I mean, it's cool. I like that. But we're going to segue into these balls. We're going to segue into LeVar Ball. LeVar Ball, the man who has now, two of his sons were top, 3 draft picks in the league? And then you got the other one. You got the LaMelo. What's the middle one's name? I don't know his name.
Giolano, whatever his name is. Yeah, we know his name.
But he made a roster.
Mm-hmm.
He finally made a roster in Detroit. He's at Detroit. You think he gonna stick? Is he a hit or miss? He gonna hit?
G League player.
No, I think he gonna make it, man.
I think he's a G League player. None of the balls make it. G League player.
LaMelo gonna be the one.
We gonna see. Y'all, the hype is real. They hyped the ball up. He ain't do nothing to Lonzo balls. We gonna see. NBA is a different animal. Even though I did say he been playing with professional players, so definitely we gonna see. I mean, he might be the best one out of the balls. We can say that, but I don't even know if he got a chance.
Who's your early? I mean, who's your early MVP right now? I mean.
Coming into the league right now?
No, who's your early MVP? Who you think's gonna win the MVP this year? KD's gonna win the MVP, comeback player of the year. Book it, sign it right now, bet it, don't regret it.
Barring him not getting hurt, I'll take that too. I'm going with KD too. Barring him not getting hurt. Now if he get hurt, I already got a person I'm going with, and I ain't even being biased.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with James Harden. I'm gonna go with James freaking Harden for son. I don't know where he gonna be.
He gonna be with Houston. They ain't letting him go.
You know, I just got a feeling James Harden will be the MVP.
Man, who y'all got as the MVP this year? I mean, who y'all got as the MVP out there? I want to hear what the people got to say. You know, but I mean, in the NBA, it's gonna be an interesting year. You know, I think they only had 72 days off from finals to first real game, and it's gonna be interesting what they do, man. How these teams adjust. I'm still going with my young Nuggets. I like what Phoenix did in the off season. Mm-hmm. Got Chris Paul, got a true leader, and with that young nucleus, they're gonna be back because wherever Chris Paul goes, they always go to the playoffs and they always make noise. So he might be the best point guard in the league, right? Hands down, true point guard in the league right now. Somebody who the Clippers should have went after, but that's like 40 million you playing that dude. I mean, who's your best? I mean, who made some moves, man? What intrigues you this year, man?
The only one was that, I mean, the Chris Paul was good, though. The Gordon Hayward. Do he fit with old ball?
Gordon Hayward, Jordan is just handing out money for all the wrong reasons.
I don't know. That might be a good fit for him.
Gordon Hayward.
That might be a good fit for Gordon Hayward.
Gordon Hayward is continuing to steal money in this league.
I'm going to tell you, Boston was not a good fit. He had too much going on with Kemba, too much going on with Tatum, too much going on with Brown. He had too much going on. So there's no way in the world. And he had Kyrie behind before all that. He didn't have a chance to really even shine. Now he go to Jordan, he can shine now. Period. He's the man now. Now he's the man. he finally gets a chance to have a team that he can really shine. But I think he's like another J.J. Redick.
You talking about a guy who can't stay healthy. You talking about somebody staying healthy. You talking about that guy who can't
Barnes
stay healthy.
he stay healthy.
But shout out to the NBA, man. They moving it on. They moving on new. They moving to a new era in life in the United States. They said, you know what? We're not going to test our players for marijuana. They said, y'all can go ahead and smoke, do your thing. It's getting legal everywhere. I mean, I think that's a big move. A big move for all the marijuana advocates and marijuana in sports. There are a lot of people that play sports that take marijuana to rejuvenate their bodies, to make them feel well and things like that. So, I mean, I think it definitely has benefits and has great effects to the body. So I think shout out for the NBA for pioneering and not testing marijuana.
I'm gonna say this: you saved a lot of players from being dope fiends and drug addicts by letting them smoke that weed. But you know, they pop pain pills to make their bodies, their bodies ache. Now they smoke weed, that ain't gonna make them no dope fiend. So you just saved a lot of people's lives by letting that happen too. And another thing, look, hopefully we have a season, man. 48 players tested positive on that COVID for this NBA.
Already.
So I don't know if they're going to go in a bubble again like they did last year. They might have to go back in the bubble.
Well, the bubble there have to be several more bubbles. Like you have like double the teams.
I wonder how it now. See, remember what we said last year? How would they work it? Now we back in the season. Now do they play it like a football way? Or do they play it like a baseball? Or they just do all Eastern Conference play Eastern Conference and they have different bubbles?
No, man. They've already set the first half of their season. They didn't set the whole record. They only did from December to March. Set their half of their season. I don't think you play it. I don't know how you put.
But there's no fans for sure.
I don't know how you put a whole league in a bubble. Like, that's a hard thing to do. How do you do that? You can't do that.
Well, you can do by per conference. So, like, say, for instance, y'all play the Lakers. Let's say y'all play San Antonio. Y'all play Minnesota. Y'all play Utah. And y'all. That's 4, right? Y'all in one bubble. Y'all play y'all games. Then y'all go to the next bubble after y'all. It's ways they can do it.
I mean, that's an interesting idea. That's an interesting idea to have one division play another division, then you move on to the next division. I mean, that could be interesting.
I mean, it's ways you can do this bubble, but it's hard to even get football games right now. We'll talk about that when we get into football. You know what I'm saying? But like I say,
I mean, I'm like, let's go Nuggets.
Hey, some intriguing games on Christmas. What you like on Christmas?
Christmas Day
games. Got the Lakers, Clippers. What you liking?
Taking the Clippers, man. I hate the Lakers.
You taking the Clippers? You taking old Kawhi to get his revenge on Brown?
Yeah, man.
The champs getting their ring. The champs gonna get their ring. What you thinking?
And he's gonna have the New Balances all over LeBron's ass.
I like that too. I kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? I do like the Clippers. Now, Warriors and Nets.
KD going back to his old team?
KD going to play his old team. It is on Christmas. That's the best Christmas gift I could even ask for. You know what I'm saying? I could really ask for. And I kind of like the Nets beating up on my Warriors that night. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be hyped. KD gonna have Kyrie hyped. The little LeVerts just cooling, a little LeVerts doing their little dances. I give me the Nets. I like the Nets. On Christmas Day.
I would definitely take the Nets on Christmas Day because Clay's gone. Clay. Oh, and I see Lakers all day. I hear Lakers all day, man. I'm just not a Laker fan, and I can't do it. I can't do it, man. Kawhi and him is back. Kawhi is back. But on that Christmas Day, Curry and them, Golden State, they're done. Their best player is hurt.
I'm not even gonna argue with you.
Klay Thompson is their best.
We're better than the Nuggets. I can say that.
I mean, that's all you were better than the Nuggets.
We're better than your Nuggets
5 years ago.
We're better than your Nuggets. Your Denver Chicken McNuggets. We're better than your Denver Chicken McNuggets. So I don't even want to talk about it right
5
now.
years ago.
But like I said, we can keep
you guys
talking.
didn't make the playoffs last
It don't matter. No matter.
It does matter.
Did y'all win it?
We didn't have to win.
It's not.
We got further than y'all.
It's nothing. Second best is not good.
Yeah, worst is definitely not good.
Second best is not good.
It's better than being the worst.
Second best is
Better
not
than
good.
being the guys who trying
You
to
can make the tournament, but if you didn't win it, it don't matter. It was wasted talent.
Get up out of here. Man. That's some bullshit, man.
Hey, look, we got some. Big powerhouse game this weekend. The number one in college basketball. The number one Zags versus the number two Baylor. I watched Baylor the other day. Wait, Baylor a different animal. Did you watch college basketball?
Yeah, I watch college basketball, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say on that. And before I get to that, somebody in the comments said y'all AC at best. Best y'all beat AC.
Must be a different chicken McNugget.
And I'll go with that. But let's talk a little bit of Baylor and who Gonzaga. Gonzaga first time coming in number one. And like I told you, I'm all about having these programs who don't have these one and dones, who are building these teams from year to year, being highly rated and being the favorites to win it. So okay. I'm really liking that. I'm a North Carolina fan, but I'm not really a fan of the one and dones. I like
they ain't ranked, so.
But it don't matter. But who you got? I'm gonna go with Baylor, them boys in Texas.
I'm going with the Baylor boys too, being Gonzaga, two bus powerhouse. They have power. Baylor got shooting. They was better last year. They lost a shooter though. He went to the league, but they got everything all around: offense, defense. They got the best front court and the best back court in the NCAA right now. And the Zags ain't too far behind. But they're like, they don't have the athletic ability is not up to.
Well, it doesn't matter. They probably got a better team. They probably got a
better coaching staff. I give it to Baylor. Better coaching staff. I give it to Gonzaga. Better athletes. I give it to Baylor. Now the big men is grown men. They grown men.
I say better fundamentals. Better team is Gonzaga, and better fundamentals, better team. Usually beats better athlete.
No, this team right here they might win it all. Baylor might win it all.
Well, they're number two, so they definitely.
No, Baylor. After this weekend, they will be number one. They quote me on that. Baylor will beat Gonzaga by 10 points. Quote me on that.
I wouldn't quote. Don't
quote me on that. I put a little something on it. Baylor will beat Gonzaga by at least 10 points. Remember I said it.
I'm going with Baylor too, so I don't think they're gonna win by 10.
Baylor got
in fact, you know what I'm saying? I'll go with Gonzaga.
No, I don't go.
What you want to put on?
Nothing. I'm not even betting you.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. You
just Villanova got Texas this weekend too. That's another good little dandy. You liking that one? Villanova or Texas?
Villanova. They've been hanging around for a long time. Villanova's building a solid program, or has built a solid program there. They're putting out NBA players every year, and they got those guys who stay 4 years. So you got 22-year-olds going up against 18-year-olds, and so I think the 22-year-olds usually win that.
And you know what it goes down to? The coaching. Remember we said like the Krzyzewskis, the Patinos, the Caliparis. That coach out of Villanova, you got to go into Villanova. And they just fired your boy Shaka. No, Shaka ain't there no more in Texas no more. They fired him. So it's a new coach now. And Texas been playing on an all-time high. But I go with the coaching and the experience. I'll take Villanova, man. Villanova ranked number 12 in the nation. Texas number 17th in the nation, so it's gonna be.
I'll take Texas on that. I'm gonna roll with Texas all day, all weekend. You know, and that was a little bit of basketball that we talked a little bit of pro in college. And by the way, you talking about Shaka Smart? Do you keep up with him because you think you look like him? This is Game Point.
Wow.
Going to the second half, about to hit this third quarter, about to take a break, rest and rejuvenate. Like, share, comment, repeat, retweet, do your thing.
What's ours is yours. digital online showcase. Water Me Sis. Game Point. Wazam, Coloring Castle.
Welcome back to the third quarter. This is Game Point. We're always on point and never off point. You got your boy M.GoodKnight and Robbie the Rocky. We back in the house, man. Just got our break. We rest, rejuvenated. Second half, we back with a new plan of attack, and we talking about the NFL right now. And we definitely ain't talking about no Niners. But
now we got action.
That's for another day, though.
We got action, brother. My Niners got action. So
I mean, we're going to go with this NFL, man. Let's start with local news. Locally, how they did the Broncos. How the NFL did the Broncos and why they did the Broncos like that. I don't believe that game should have been played after you had the Baltimore Ravens, Pittsburgh Steelers game delayed twice due to COVID concerns. And then we got kind of shafted. They shouldn't have played the game. What do you think they should have played the game?
Yes.
Why?
Yes. Y'all should have followed protocol.
How come?
Y'all should have followed protocol. Y'all didn't follow protocol, and y'all got punished, and you paid the price.
Did the Ravens follow protocol?
They followed protocol.
So protocol is your trainer, right? So do you know what happened? Do you know what happened with?
Like I said.
Hold on. Do you know what happened with the Ravens?
Like I said.
No, hold on. Do you know what happened with the Ravens?
They all got caught COVID.
No, so do you know how they caught it?
Through their trainer, because he didn't have his mask on.
No. They caught it through their trainer because their trainer failed to report the symptoms. Is that not protocol or not protocol?
But like I said.
That's everywhere you go in America right now. You have to report your symptoms if you have it.
You're in a freaking room with 7 quarterbacks and a coach with no mask. Somebody coughed. Boom. Somebody coughed.
You won't answer the question.
How in the heck do you expect
won't answer the question.
He catch COVID? I'm not.
You won't answer the question.
I just answered the question.
Did the Ravens follow protocol?
I just answered the question.
Yes or no?
I just answered the question.
No.
Y'all in a room. Y'all quarterback coach need to be fired. Whoever had it, he need to be fired. How y'all don't have no masks on? I mean, right now.
They had masks. See, the thing about it.
No, they
didn't. They had masks.
No, they didn't. They didn't.
They just didn't have them
on. All right,
on.
so they had masks on. We wouldn't have this conversation.
They didn't have them on.
We wouldn't be having, we wouldn't be having this conversation if they had masks on.
You don't know.
So why did they? Okay, I don't know. It's facts.
It's not facts.
Y'all didn't have a quarterback this weekend. That's facts.
That's a fact.
Okay, so why? There it is. There. That's the answer to your question. We talk facts on here on Gangway, man. You understand me?
That's not a fact.
Got him.
That's not a fact. The fact is that they did the Broncos wrong.
Like I said,
and I believe they did the Broncos wrong for the fact that we don't have no ownership. Our ownership is in limbo, and they trying to force us to get this ownership and get this shit situated. I mean, like, there's no way that you got other games and other teams who didn't follow protocol who have had their games rescheduled. Like, that product of football that was put out with the Broncos this week was the worst shit I've ever seen in football. Tebow would have looked good. Like, that was the.
You could have go play quarterback.
I could have looked just like that guy out there. Shit, scared, running, throwing the ball up for grabs, taking big hits. Shit.
Well, as of today,
let me get that check.
Well, as of today, breaking news. You know. The NFL prohibits in-person meetings. So, you can't have an in-person meeting no more. Everything as of today, like our quarterback meeting now, is all Zoom. Almost via Zoom now. So that was as of today. Just because of what happened to y'all, they won't have that problem anymore. So that was just something to keep in mind. I just read about it earlier today that I want to tell you. And it's something to keep in mind what we was talking about right now. Yeah, so now your quarterback meetings, your running back meetings is all Zoom. How do you prepare for a team now?
Well, Zoom meetings and practice is different.
Okay. Now, okay. Say we got to watch film. I want to show you something. I want to show you.
Man, they got so much technology. It's not hard to show and do all that thing.
Okay. Well.
Now, if you're talking about Zoom replacing practice, then that's
Yeah. Okay. No,
that's different.
It's different. Yeah. Okay. That's what I'm saying.
But you're in a meeting. You're sitting there. Hey, I don't think this.
Now, just say they ban in-person practices, and you got to practice via Zoom. How do you prepare for a team?
I mean, you come on with the hypotheticals, man.
It just happened with the writers. That's why I was asking you. How did they? You see our team? They couldn't prepare. They couldn't prepare because it was like the whole. Remember that defense when they got thrashed? The game before this last game, they got thrashed by somebody, and they didn't practice because all they stuff was cadence was on Zoom. So how do you prepare? Do you think that's how it's gonna be for a while, like during the playoffs? Because they said they're going in the bubble in the playoffs.
Let me tell you this, man. There's no replication for practice. If you don't practice, you're not gonna do it. As far as this NFL season, I was gung ho at the beginning, like, man, they should do it, man, bring back a sense of normalcy. But now I just see, like, man, like this shit is unfair. Like this is unfair, and the NFL ain't canceling no game because they ain't trying to lose no money.
They're not going to lose no money.
And I don't know, man. I'm kind of iffy on this season because the way they did my Broncos. Like that kind of just changed my whole outlook. Like certain teams get to say, "Oh, we can get our games rescheduled," but if you're not in the playoff hunt, then you just shit out of luck. Basically, you playing with a dude that hasn't played quarterback since Wake Forest.
Yeah,
dude,
that was hurtful.
Dude was looking terrible out there. Every time he passed, it was a pick. 1 for 9. Has that ever been in the history of a game for a starting quarterback that played the whole game? I mean, it just looked bad out there, man. And I just think they did the Broncos no justice. Broncos, hurry up and get a real owner here, man, so we don't have to go through these things no more. Let's get Robert Smith, a black owner, out here, black billionaire out here doing this thing. So let's go ahead and sell the team to Robert Smith and let's move on. So we got a couple big games. What's your big games real quick and go through them?
Big games. All right, we got Cincinnati. We got Cleveland versus Tennessee. What you got?
I'm going to take Tennessee. My man Derrick Henry running wild over everybody, and I don't think he's going to stop tomorrow, Sunday.
Give me Tennessee, 35-27 in a good one. I got a good one going on. I got Los Angeles Rams versus the Arizona Cardinals in a big divisional game for the second place in that division. Who you like?
I'm going to go with Arizona, man. I'm going to go with Kyler Murray in there.
You got Kyler Murray?
Yeah.
The Rams just moved up in the power rankings. I see the Rams going in the Cardinals and beating the Cardinals on a field goal, 17-14.
All right, man. Go with your next game, and I'm gonna pick our upset after that, and then we're gonna get to this fourth quarter and keep it moving.
You pick your upset. I'm gonna pick my upset. What's your upset of the week?
My upset of the week is the Denver Broncos beating the Kansas City Chiefs on prime time. You got Drew Lock coming in, gunning him down, showing how he do his thing, and so on. He's the quarterback of the future for the Denver Broncos. So let's go, Denver Broncos, upset of the week. Put your money on it. Win big. Don't be scared. Scared money don't win. Who's your upset?
My upset of the week is the great the comeback man, Alex the Great. I'm gonna call him Alex the Great. Going into Pittsburgh, busting Roethlisberger in the mouth. Pittsburgh first loss to the Washington team.
Washington football team.
And
that's a good one. And shout out to Alex Smith, man, for coming back, man. That was the biggest comeback I've ever seen in my life. Comeback player of the year, hands down. He's gonna win an SP and all kind of shit. Because the shit that he's doing, and if you ever watched the 30 for 30 or E60 that he was on, man, that shit was gruesome. And the way that man come back and he's doing this thing, Shouts out to Alex Smith. Shouts out to the doctor. And shouts out to the whole NFL. And shouts out. This is a game point. We about to head to the fourth quarter and finish it with some little off topic, but on topic. We'd like you to like, share, repeat, retweet, and do your thing. Welcome back to Game Point here on the R Network. You know what I'm saying? We back in fourth quarter, ready to finish strong and don't do them wrong. It's your boy M.GoodKnight and Robbie the Rocket. We here, we back. So we gonna go a little off topic, but on topic. You know, this ain't a Tough Talk Tuesday, but this is Figure It Out Friday, I guess. We gonna say on the evolution of the black quarterback, and I would say 20 years ago. 20, 30 years ago, they didn't want to let a lot of blacks play quarterback. They wanted all the black quarterbacks come in, play receiver, change their position, and do those type of things. And it was an unwritten word to say that they would say that black quarterbacks were not smart enough to run a team and things like that, or they couldn't stay in the pocket and be a true pocket passer. And since things have changed lately, I mean, what do you think about this evolution of black quarterbacks and what you're seeing with the black quarterbacks today? As in, you have the leaders, other than Aaron Rodgers and Ben Roethlisberger, the best quarterbacks in the league right now are hands down black quarterbacks. So I want to hear what you have to say.
They're more open to it now than they were when we was coming up as kids. As you know, you grew up seeing it. That's facts. Me and you both. You know, I don't know if you played with a black predominantly quarterback. You know what I'm saying? When you was coming up as a kid. I mean, Little League. We're not counting Little League. We counting outside of Little League, going to high school. It wasn't too many. If you didn't live in a ghetto, predominantly black area. I'm not even gonna say that because
I would say we had a black quarterback at my high school.
Okay.
Went on to star at Oklahoma State. Shouts out to Tony Lindsay and the whole Lindsay fam. Big cousin of Lindsay that's there at the Broncos right now. You know, so football team, football family.
Okay, and I'm gonna say this: when I was coming up in the 9th grade, it was the year of the quarterback. That's when the quarterbacks started coming out. It was a guy out of Florida State. His name was Charlie Ward. You ever heard of Charlie Ward?
Heisman Trophy.
You know what I'm saying? Look, Notre Dame, Tony Rice.
Remember Tony Rice?
You know what I'm saying? You remember Andre Ware? Was it Andre Ward? Andre Ward.
Andre
Ware. You know
Ware.
what I'm saying? The year of the quarterback. It was one more. I can't think of his name right now. In our era, it was the year of the quarterback. But as you look at it, when they got to the NFL, how many of them made it?
None of those guys.
No.
Charlie Ward didn't even go to the NFL. Went on to play with the Knicks.
Yeah, basketball. Yes. Okay. That answers your question. Remember back when we were saying they didn't even give him a chance. He could have been the number 1 overall pick as a quarterback because he was the top quarterback that year.
Heisman Trophy winner.
You know what I'm saying? Why they didn't give him no chance?
National champion.
He had to pick basketball. Okay, they say, you know, the critics say he was too small. He wasn't gonna be able to couldn't run the, you know. That's what they've said in them days. I was living them days, looking at him like, wait a minute, I was kind of bitter because he could freak the option. He could throw the ball. He was good. He was good at passing. But boil back to what's going on now. We're going through the same cycle, right? Same cycle. They was hot in college. They got to the pros. Their stock went down. Now, it's a different age. I'm going to tell you why. Social media. Then Charlie Ward and them didn't have social media. All they had was national TV. And if you didn't go to Notre Dame, if you didn't go to Florida State, if you was a black quarterback, you wouldn't even know.
I mean, but you had your people throughout the time. You have an MVP, Steve Air McNair, who was the MVP, black quarterback at Alcorn State.
You got Cunningham, Randall Cunningham.
Randall Cunningham. Yeah, you said they were sprinkled on out throughout the time.
Warren Moon.
But like you say, I mean, they were shorter quarterbacks, faster, ran options. So I think now they said they couldn't throw in the pocket.
Well,
so I think the ones now have debunked all these myths that were once held, or stereotypes that were once held for the black quarterback.
Well, Cunningham was big. Culpepper was big. They was bigger body quarterbacks. They wasn't no fast running quarterbacks.
Cunningham was.
Cunningham can run it out the pocket, but Cunningham was, yes. But Dante Culpepper and Cunningham was big too though. He was tall and big, but he's not a Lamar Jackson. He's not a Kyler Murray. He's not a your boy right now.
Are the black quarterbacks here to stay?
Yes. Now. Because they accept us now. Then they didn't accept us. Now they do. They got another choice. But it's a shortage of them. It's not too many of them.
Well, you got to start somewhere, right?
But it's not too many black quarterbacks.
You got to start somewhere. And just on this thing of black quarterbacks, would you consider right now Patrick Mahomes as being a great quarterback? Is he already?
Is he already a Hall of Famer? You basically asking me that question? No. Okay, just say he did this. Just say this year, right now, he got hurt. Never played football again. He would never be. He can not be a Hall of Famer. No. So he has at least have 10 years under his belt. Like they talk about 20 songs on a verses. That boy gotta have like 10 years of football experience to even get a chance to even be talked about in a Hall of Fame.
I'm gonna tell you like this: if Patrick Mahomes didn't play another down,
Hall of Famer,
he probably could make it damn near definitely on the finalist of a Hall of Fame ballot. Because the things that this guy is doing,
he played 2 years.
Hold on, but this is his third year. The first year he had 50 plus touchdowns, 5,000 yards. Second year, he had something similar. Right now, he's on pace to have about 40-something touchdowns and 5,000 yards. Right now he has, I think, like 29 touchdowns and 1 interception.
We gonna put up 5 against y'all this weekend for sure. Tyreek gonna have 3. The tight end gonna have 2. The running back's gonna have 2. Kansas City put up 50 on y'all. They gonna put up 50.
What does this have to do with the topic of the black
because Mahomes is a black quarterback that's athletic. They can play baseball. See, that's what look, you don't have to be tall to be a quarterback if you're athletic. Think about it. Baseball, eye-hand coordination. The boy can throw a sidearm throw in football. Now he's changing the game of football with the quarterback. All the quarterbacks is trying to do it, and they can't do it. It's only 3 of them I've seen so far. Lamar Jackson can do it probably. Your cousin can do it out of the Cardinals. Murray, he probably can do it better than Mahomes to be. He just ain't mastered his skill set yet. But I think he's the next one.
All right. I mean, so we'll finish this on this subject of the black quarterback before we get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the best of the bunch?
Mahomes.
I go with Russell Wilson.
You're cheating. I'm going with out of them 3.
I'm just saying the best of the bunch. I'm not saying them
out of
3.
the brothers. Yeah. He got Sierra. Sierra giving that coochie. She giving that yada the sand. I mean, if I had Sierra, I'd be playing on all time high too. But you, shoot. Sierra, my bitch. You know, she was my friends.
Let me tell you.
You know what I mean?
Tyrod Taylor rocking with Dre and Michelle, and she was bad with herself. But and he ain't doing nothing. But we gonna end it with that, man. Russell Wilson, I say, is the best of the bunch. Most unheralded, underrated, not just black quarterback in the NFL, and he's been there for years. A person, like I say, walks in, gets your 10 victories every year, hands down, no holds barred. Been to 2 Super Bowls, should have won both. You know what I'm saying? Should have beat the great Tom Brady. Terrible play calling. But I'm gonna go with Russell Wilson. You go with Patrick Mahomes.
But like you say, he only play with dimes. He don't even play with nines. So, you know what I mean?
Hey,
he only play with dimes. He don't play with nines. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Russell Wilson. That Russell Wilson. You figure they'll be, I'll see you, Kevin. I'll see you.
And we end it real quick, man. This is Game Point. Thanks for joining in. We will be back on Tuesday with a special guest. As my man say, no fingerprints, and we leave no dents. And we keep it cracking because we about that action. It's Game Point Sports here on the R Network. Shouts out to my man Tux and Damo in the back doing their thing. You got a new show coming up next. Look out for the F Effect, and they young ladies are gonna be doing their thing also. So shouts out, one love.
One love for Game Point.
Game Point, where we always on point. And we signing out. See you on Tuesday with a special guest. Like, share, comment, repeat, and retweet.
Yay!
Thanks for watching. We appreciate you lending us your eyes and ears. What's ours is yours.